Hey guys, Casual Crono here. It's been a while since I've attempted some general super bosses. I was looking over the list on the wiki and I saw that there were two left that I had not yet defeated from the level 10 super bosses, and that is Shadow of the Scales and Shadow of the Swordsman. So I went ahead and knocked them out today, and I figured I'd show what I did in case people would like to try these bosses. So the first one is the Shadow of Scales. You have to complete the Apex of Logic and Cardinal scales, and then you have to go to the records room and choose record number 25. Iscariot Twilight Hour. And when you go back to it, and when we wait, the battle is pretty much right there. So this is where we go. So let's take a look at the team first. I'm using, as usual, whenever I test anything new, I use my Sesta Superboss team. It is Sesta with the Elpis Dagger, Ring of Might, and Vitality badge. For Grasta, she has Power of Agony, Power of Pain, Windburned Pain, one with Bullseye, Rose with Thorns, and Dormant Ore. She has the first level of the Fenrir Proof, which basically gives her 5 power and speed, and that's about it. I chose Melody because I like to have control a little bit over how often I can do Wind Zone. She has the Enduring Staff, Oriental Ring, and HP Plus badge from Toto's Theater World. She has 3 HP ore that are equipped to 3 HP Grasta. So she has... Does it show? Yes. I'm still getting used to this new UI. She has 7,000 raw health. Yifa AS has Miyaki's Hammer, Mujima Bangle, and a Spirit badge. She also has 3 ore that are on 3 Grasta that give her health. So she is breaking 5,100 health. And she has the Juno Proof, just first level for some extra spirit. And then good old Soira. She has the Void Lance, so her critical guard is up 100% of the time. She has Grace Armlet, 2 luck badges, and then she has some regen from Power of Rebirth, and otherwise just HP related Grasta with the Light Shadow HP ore. She has 158 light, so she gets a lot more hit points from the Light Shadow ore than she would if I just put on the 300 HP ore. So she has almost 7,500 health. For back row, we have Azami and Tomei holding Grasta. Basically, they're all designed to beef up Sesta's damage. If Sesta has max health, she gets a boost in wind damage, katana damage. If she's hurt, she gets a boost in katana damage as well. And then Tomei, no matter what her health is, she has extra boost because she's a katana user, she's an Avenger, and then I gave her 300 extra health for sound body. The 2 sidekicks are the 2 I usually use, Gunts and Tetra. Gunts because if I blow the AF bar, all party's members' stats go up by 20%, and Tetra because of end of turn heals, and Tetra is just awesome. So let's check out Shadow of Scales with this team. Now the gimmick here is that you have to defeat this guy in 15 turns or less in order to activate the next super boss. You still get your Chrono Stones and everything if you defeat him, no matter how many turns it takes, but if you want access to Shadow of the Swordsman, you have to beat this guy fairly quickly. He has a little 3 million health orb-looking thing that has all these taboos. If you use another force, you violate the taboo. If you heal, you violate the taboo, and so forth. Placing a zone violates the taboo, and I already have a zone. So I haven't quite figured out if the taboos are activated at the end of the turn or what. But all the same, I want to go ahead and try and get him down to his HP stopper right away. So I'm going to blow the AF bar. We're going to probably Crusher Blow once. We're going to Depravity, the Knocked, and Foi Sincere. Then we're going to Twin Blade, Dark Drill, and I'm going to try to beef up defenses if I can. Athdocus and Noblesse Oblige. So let's see how quick my reflexes are. Alright, I think we got everything in. We hit the HP stopper. And at the HP stopper, he does a massive attack that hurts my whole team. Hence the Noblesse Oblige. Everything was redirected to Soira. Now he's going to reform that little orb thingy. And I'm going to go ahead and Twin Blade. I'm going to recast Depravity because it still gives me that barrier. I'm going to go ahead and Benacht. And I did get in a Foi Sincere and a Noblesse Oblige. I'm going to go ahead and get in a Floor Breeze as well and reduce his power and intellect even more. And there we go, down in 2 turns. The key when you blow the AF bar is to do the Noblesse Oblige, because when I did this fight before, he killed my other 3 party members and I had to sit around and wait for Tetra's reincarnation. Soira really couldn't be damaged, but by casting Noblesse Oblige in the AF bar, she absorbed that HP stopper attack and the team was able to survive and move on to turn 2. And there you go, that was the Shadow of Scales. When you defeat the Shadow of Scales in 15 turns or less, you get access to a new record room, and it's number 26. Iscariot Dawning Hour. And that is where Shadow of the Swordsman is. So we're going to fight him with the same team. Like before, you just walk over and there's the fight. Now the first fight, the Shadow of the Scales, it took me several attempts before I beat it. So I thought this one was going to be harder, and I was kind of wrong. This one actually seemed a little easier. I went ahead and faithed Sesta, did Foi Sincere for the defenses, did Depravity for the defense and the barriers and reduction and all that, and Twin Blade Wolf. So pretty much a standard win team first turn. He has 3 HP stoppers, and we just hit the first one, basically at 2/3. So on turn 2, pretty standard procedure. Dark Drill and Benacht Buah from the support. I started stacking Floor Breeze to reduce his power more, and I hit Twin Blade Wolf again. And now we hit the second HP stopper, the 1/3, 33% stopper. He does attack the whole team, but as you can tell, they all survived it. And here on the 3rd turn, you could just blow the AF bar and kill him. He's already done with HP stoppers. Or you can just go ahead and attack like normal. You can see Sesta never even got to the 3rd attack. So I found the Shadow of the Swordsman actually to be really simple with this team. And there you go, the Shadow of the Scales and the Shadow of the Swordsman featuring Sesta. I hope this helps. Casual Crono, signing out.